Hello, my name is Mark Ellis and I'm the author of the Frank Merlin WW2 London detective series. There are 6 books in the series. The first one, The Embassy Murders, is set in January 1940, and the 6th book, which came out recently, Death of an Officer, has moved on to the spring or summer of 1943. I've discussed both of those books in previous reels. Today, as I happen to be in France, and as you can see, it's rather a nice day, I thought I'd talk about another of the books. This is the 3rd in the series, The French Spy, which came out a few years ago to good reviews, and indeed it was nominated for a Crime Writers Association Award for the Best Historical Fiction of the Year. I should say, before I tell you a little about it, that any of the books can be read on a standalone basis, so you don't have to start at number 1 and work your way through. You could indeed start off with The French Spy, if you so wished. What is The French Spy about? It's set in the summer of 1941. Charles de Gaulle had managed to get to Britain after the Germans occupied France and had set up a Free French operation in London. The main plotline concerns the possibility of there being a Vichy infiltrator into this operation. Vichy, of course, was the Nazi puppet state in France under Marshal Pétain, which had been established by the Nazis. So if there was a Vichy spy, it's the equivalent of there being a German spy. There are subplots in this story, as there are in all of my Merlin books. Just to give you a flavour of the whole book, France, this is the blurb from the back, France is under Nazi rule, Britain has its back to the wall. In London, Scotland Yard detective Frank Merlin investigates a series of disturbing events. A young girl killed in a botched abortion, a French émigré shot in his seedy Notting Hill flat, a mysterious letter written by a British officer recently gunned down in Crete. With action spanning Buenos Aires, New York, Cairo, and occupied France, Merlin and his team are plunged into a dark world of espionage, murder, love, and betrayal. So, that's a brief flavour of The French Spy, Frank Merlin 3. If you like the sound of it, give it a read. Maybe then you'll want to read all the other books in the series. And meanwhile, happy reading and thanks for listening.